KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I am Xavier Walton, and welcome to our webcast. The search continues for the gunman who opened fire on 3 Precinct 4 constable deputies, killing one of them. It happened early yesterday at the 45 North bar off the North Freeway. You see the police presence. The deputies were working an extra job when they responded to a possible robbery outside the bar. They were trying to arrest a suspect when another person with a rifle opened fire on them from behind. 30-year-old Deputy Kareem Atkins, you see him here, was killed. Deputies Daryl Garrett and Joaquin Barthen were wounded. Both remain hospitalized at Memorial Hermann. Meanwhile, funeral arrangements are still being made for Deputy Atkins. He was a father of 2. Authorities are preparing to move his body from the medical examiner's office to Klein Funeral Home in Tomball. David Gonzalez live at that funeral home. David.
Xavier, the body of Kareem Atkins is set to arrive here at the Klein Funeral Home very soon. And out here, it's a very sad and sober scene. Check it out. Right now, we have the City of Tomball fire crews holding up an American flag over the entrance of the driveway to the funeral home. And this is where the body of Atkins is set to arrive here very shortly. And driving here, you could see other fire crews lining the road as well, waiting for the hearse carrying his body to drive by. Check this video out from earlier today. The hearse carrying Atkins' body left the medical examiner's office around 5 o'clock, and it's making its way here right now to Tomball. Atkins' family can be seen walking behind the hearse. Law enforcement officials saluted the hearse as it pulled out of the ME's office. Also, we want you to take a look at this live video right now from Air 11. It's flying over the highway as the hearse and its escorts make their way here to the Klein Funeral Home. Right now, authorities are escorting the body, and it should arrive here very soon. Constable Herman wanted to make sure that Deputy Atkins received the proper treatment. His comrades are still reeling over this tragic loss.
You can never plan for this. You know, you never hope in your entire law enforcement career that this could ever happen. So to see this happen, not only in the surroundings like we have with the Houston Police Department last year and lately, but to have it happen with your own department is just absolutely catastrophic.
And back out here live, like I mentioned, it's a very sad and sober scene. Right here we have officers with the Tomball Police Department as well as deputy constables out here waiting for that hearse to arrive. And as we saw from Air 11, it's making its way here right now, and you have fire crews and people that want to be out here waiting for this hearse to arrive to welcome back this hero to the funeral home as well as the family. And across the street, we already see Mark Herman here, so we hope to hear from him later today. Xavier?
David, Deputy Atkins, just 30 years old, 2 kids. You can't imagine what their family is going through. Just a sad and somber day. David Gonzalez, thank you so much. Elsewhere, authorities are looking for a man suspected of killing his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. It happened early this morning at a home on Deer Grove in the Aldine area. Investigators arrived and found the victim lying in the front yard. A woman told them her ex-boyfriend shot the man. The suspect has been identified as Oscar Gaetan Torres. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Well, Houston police are searching for the person who killed a woman on the southeast side. An officer found the victim just before 1 this morning in the parking lot of a bank on Woodridge near Winkler. She had been shot in the head. The officer saw a man running from the scene but was unable to catch him. The victim's name has not yet been released. And now to new developments from the 3rd special session of the Texas legislature. The Texas House early this morning gave final approval for the Republican proposed redistricting maps. However, the House version of the redrawn congressional boundaries does include some changes. For instance, it no longer places Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and Congressman Al Green in the same district. The House also reestablished the Hispanic majority Central Texas district stretching from Austin to San Antonio. The maps now head back to the Senate for negotiations over those and the other changes. Well, the American League Championship Series between the Astros and the Red Sox moves to Boston. Now, with the series tied at 1 game apiece in yesterday's loss, Astros starting pitcher Luis Garcia left the game with right knee soreness, But today, he says he's feeling much better, and manager Dusty Baker says that Garcia has been dealing with a right knee issue all season long. But today, he was back on the mound throwing pitches.
He's feeling a lot better. You know, he had a bullpen session today, made some adjustments, and yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I feel really good. My knee yesterday was hurting a little bit, but today I feel really good throwing it.
Well, we are all really glad he is feeling good, and that could be really good news if Garcia is healthy enough to pitch again in this series. He may even start Game 4 on Tuesday night. Next up, though, the Astros and Red Sox face off in Game 3 of the ALCS tomorrow at 7 o'clock. All right, to the weather now. Here's a live look at downtown Houston from the KHOU 11 roof cam, and it has been just a picture-perfect day. Another one. Meteorologist Addison Green joining us now. Addison, will this great weather, will this stretch of weather last through the next work week?
Most of the work week ahead, Xavier. So rest assured we'll be able to go out and enjoy some nice, beautiful conditions out there tomorrow, even towards Tuesday. But after that, we'll start to notice this dry stretch starting to wrap on up, with us noticing a little more moisture moving back on in across the area. But thankfully, high heat and high humidity is not in the cards for us. We'll be warming back up to near average, which the average high this time of the year is 83 degrees. Now, taking you throughout this evening on this Sunday evening time frame, I should add, we should see those temperatures dropping down from the 70s to eventually the low 60s. All the while, the clouds you see going on right now will eventually thin out. By daybreak, they'll be fading away, and we'll start off on your Monday with lots of sun shining on down, and then temperatures warming up nicely towards the lunchtime hour into the low to mid 70s. All the while, we'll be seeing that dew point, that measure of moisture in the atmosphere, still trending in towards a very much invigorating range for Monday. By Tuesday, it starts to creep back up towards comfortable conditions overall, and the numbers in the 60s. Wednesday and Thursday, it's a little muggy out there, but then we'll watch a weak front drop by Thursday into Friday, helping to knock those dew points down just a couple degrees, but any little bit goes a long way. Now, outside right now, currently we got 73 degrees, with us noticing that humidity running very low at 33%, and there's a nice breeze coming in out of an east-northeasterly direction. Other temperatures across the board, we go towards Columbus at 71, Liberty 69, Livingston 71, and Galveston at 74 degrees. All the while, you can see we do have a generally drier feel in the air, with those dew points trending in the mid to even low 40s. So it's nice and comfortable all across the board. Winds are very light, but when they do come on in, they're from around 5 to 10 miles per hour or so. Northeasterly direction is where they are flowing down. It's all because of high pressure that's moved on in the wake of that cold front that passed by Friday night. And you can see as I step out of the screen right there, that high pressure has pretty much taken over the nation, with scattered showers to be found in the wake of a cold front in the northeast and another system pushing in towards the west coast. Otherwise, it's just clear skies as far as the eye can see, with the exception being some passing clouds every now and then. So later on tonight, we'll watch those temperatures cool down from the 60s towards eventually the mid to upper 50s in several spots by tomorrow morning. A few areas may be dipping down close towards the upper 40s in a few remote spots, but overall the skies will be nice and clear. Heading in towards the afternoon hours, lots of sun will be shining on down. We'll warm up into the upper 70s, around 80 degrees at Tomball, same thing at Bush, and then heading on out in towards your Tuesday morning, we'll notice just a little bit of some passing clouds streaming on in from the west, with temperatures cooling down towards nice, gentle, comfortable levels into mid to upper 50s to the low 60s. As we look forward throughout the next several days, pushing in towards the end of the month of October, we'll be noticing our temperatures more times than not creeping up past that 83-degree mark, the average high this time of the year. So maybe a little bit towards the mid to upper 80s coming our way. But thankfully, as we go through that entire stretch, we're not seeing any big bouts of shower activity coming through town. Just feeling a little warmer as we start to make our way past the month of October and in towards early November. But going right here throughout your extended 7-day forecast, we'll go through your work week starting off on a pleasant note like it was all weekend long. By Tuesday, it's a high of 81 degrees. Wednesday, 84. Thursday, 85. You can see those scattered shower chances will start to pop on up across the area. But again, Xavier, as we head in towards next weekend, it'll still be just as nice with temperatures trending on the warm side.
Oh, we can handle that, Addison.
Yeah,
that
just
looks,
a little bit right here. Be fine.
Oh, that looks great. All right, thank you, sir. All right, everybody, well, that does it for our KHOU 11 webcast on a Sunday. We're going to have much more news coming up on the TV side tonight, right around 10:30. From all of us here at KHOU 11, thanks for watching. Have a good one.